I think I'm on now. Hey, welcome. This is Katie Soder from Crane. I'm Vice President of Marketing and Sales. And I'm here today to help prepare you for the oncoming winter months and when everyone starts staying indoors and the flu season. So, as many of you have probably already seen, Crane started with the Adorables. We are the first that created a humidifier in 2005 that was in the shape of an animal. We have like 13 styles. And so from there, we actually created these on what pediatricians had wanted because at that same time, the FDA was really coming down on pediatricians about not using over-the-counter cold and cough medicine. Now the pharmacies or the prescription drug companies now have single dose, but at the time they didn't. So when we launched, we spoke to pediatricians, the American Academy of Pediatrics. They mentioned what they wanted, and so we developed a humidifier that was misled you can clean. It was going to be affordable, and we already were in almost all Bye Baby, Bed Bath & Beyond, Babies R Us, and Target. So now, the reason you would use a humidifier, particularly for baby, is newborns are obligate nasal breathers. They prefer to breathe through their nose because their palate's not quite developed yet. And when the baby comes home with their tiny little nostrils, they're easily going to get congested or their nose is going to get dry. And if that happens, then they just struggle a little bit with sleep and with breastfeeding or bottle feeding. So that's why you would want to get a humidifier for baby when they first come home. Also, babies have really dry skin in the beginning. If some of you have already had children, you know that it's like this white flaky skin, or they could get cradle cap. The other thing is, when you're in your last trimester, your skin can get really itchy. A pregnant mom will have her skin get really itchy as her stomach expands. And a humidifier is going to help soothe some of that dry, itchy skin. So as far as our humidifiers, we are on Baby List and Target and Bed Bath & Beyond and Bye Bye Baby and Home Depot. We also do a lot of pharmacies. For what I'm going to show you today is our new drop humidifier. This is our drop top fill with sound machine. Now, I'm going to have to tell you that we often would have people at shows or customers that would contact us, and they would tell us, I wish you had a detachable cord. I wish it was easier to clean. I wish there wasn't so many crevices to get to. And so we finally came out with this design. It took about almost 2 years for us to come up with what we wanted. So this is going to be, right now it's at Baby List and it's also Bye Bye Baby. And this is called our Top Fill 4-in-1. So the 4-in-1 is, it's a humidifier. It also has a sound machine. It also has a color changing light. It has a red support sleep light that studies have shown that a red light, a steady red light when you sleep, helps you sleep better. But all of these things, the sound machine and the color changing light, is optional. We also have an aroma tray that's inside the tank. Now this aroma tray, we sell vapor pads, we sell lavender and menthol, but you could use any kind of vapor pads you want because we made it so they could fit lots of different designs of vapor pads. You can also take this vapor pad and you can put some essential oils on it, and you can put it there if you want your custom essential oil scent. Now, you have to remember that you cannot put essential oils generally in humidifier tanks. A lot of us use this ABS plastic. It's BFA free and FDA approved, but you can't put essential oils in it because it's going to leave these fine hairline cracks. And sometimes you don't even see the cracks. And lavender and eucalyptus is like the worst. And these fine hairline cracks are going to compromise the vacuum seal. And then it's going to leak all over the place. So with this new top fill, which I'm going to have to show you some of the features of this. I just absolutely love this unit. For one, you can actually fill it from the top. You see the water is getting low. It has the 360 mist nozzle. But if you want to, when you clean it, you can put your whole hand inside. The other thing is our mist chamber is now on the side. So you can take it and you can wipe down the mist chamber. This can be wiped down. The tank is easily wiped down, and it has a detachable cord. To me, this is the biggest deal. Actually, it's the cleaning, I think, that is the biggest feature that generally pediatricians are going to like, because that's sort of always been sort of a dilemma with humidifiers, is not being able to clean the humidifier well. Because we started out, we were in the same town as the American Academy of Pediatrics. When they found out about us, we met. And one of the things they also wanted us to do was to put in the base of the tank, disinfect weekly, and empty base daily. Now, they wanted us to do that because the biggest concern is cleaning and emptying your water and not letting water sit in the tank, sit in the base. So, I mean, we would like it if you could empty the base daily, but it's really just a reminder. And as far as cleaning, this is kind of another important thing. You want to take for cleaning, this is, by the way, this is true for any humidifier that you own, any brand. You want to take a couple of capfuls of white vinegar, and you're going to want to put it in the tank, the white vinegar in the tank. And then you're also going to want to put a couple of capfuls of white vinegar in your base, and then you're going to put water in there. And you're going to put about half gallon of water in here, and you sort of swish it around. You place it back on there, and you put the water in here. You place it back on your base, and you let it sit for about 30 minutes. So that's called disinfecting. Crane also sells cleaner, but white vinegar is inexpensive. You can get it at the dollar store. And I think just as long as you do disinfect your humidifier. The other thing that Crane has recently come, this unit is just, has all the features: detachable cord, top fill, easy to clean, uses vapor tray, sound machine. I put the sound machine on, but I don't think you're going to hear it. You're not going to hear it very well, I think, because of right now, the sound of this room. The other humidifier that we have, right, is this came out last year, but it's still fairly new. This is called our top fill. Now, this unit is made with like a Tupperware plastic. Same with this unit. This is like a Tupperware plastic. And because it is, you can take your own essential oils and you can just drop it right into the tank. Again, this unit, you can put your whole hand in and it's really easy to clean. But you can put essential oils in this tank. You can't put essential oils in this tank, but you have to put the essential oils on the vapor tray pad. Okay, if that's what you'd like to do. Crane sells two types of vapor pads, but again, like I mentioned to you, you can also use different types of vapor pads at the store. But our vapor pads, this one is lavender and this one is menthol. And the vapor pads sell for about $10. They're at most of the stores that we sell at, like Target and Bed Bath & Beyond, and the vapor pads are there. This unit, which is our top fill, where has a tank that's like a Tupperware. You can put the essential oils in, and it's also really easy to clean. This unit's going to sell for $69.99 retail, somewhere around there. This unit is going to be selling for $54.99. Our traditional drop humidifier, which actually I don't have one here. No, I didn't put one out. But our traditional drop humidifier sells for also $54.99. Sometimes it will go for $49.99. Now this one, like I mentioned, this is called our drop top fill with sound machine. This is going to come in clear. Bye Bye Baby and Baby List have the clear tank, but it's also going to be coming out in the white that I showed you here. and it's going to come out in gray, and it's going to come out in the blue and white, where the base is white, but the tank is like a translucent blue. Crane also has expanded our air purifier line. The air purifier line, this is one. This sells at Bye Bye Baby, but we also have another one that's a little bit taller that sells at Bye Bye Baby. Our air purifiers have a true HEPA filter, and they also have a germicidal UV light. So what happens is they're going to go through this filtration system, and it's like a 5-step filtration. And then at the last moment, it's going to be zapped with a UV light. UV lights are used very often in hospitals for zapping germs. It's called a germicidal light. So going back to other reasons why you would use a humidifier, it's not just for baby, is that right now, everyone's concerned about viruses and COVID, which is honestly such a drag. But a new study came out. It came out October 14th about this Japanese supercomputer that found out that if you, as people are going more indoors and the air is dry indoor air, and there's very little like ventilation, like opening an ability to open a window, if you use a humidifier at about 30 to 60%, which would be medium on a regular humidifier, you just want to, oh, there's my sound machine just came out, that the humidity, as the dry air, the dry indoor air, will send out small aerosols. So if somebody's going to cough or sneeze or whatever, it sends out these really tiny aerosol particles. If you put humidity in the room at, like I said, 30 to 60%, that's going to reduce some of the spread of that virus. And if you think about it, it makes sense, because dry is going to fly because it's dry indoor air, but humidity adds a little bit of moisture, which then makes the air a little bit thicker. You don't want to have your air lower than 30%, because having your air lower than 30%, that's what makes it drier and makes the particles fly faster as far as the virus. And they do say in these articles that came out, you can look at Forbes or Kaiser, or they do say that it's good for COVID-19, for dry indoor air. The other thing about our humidifiers, we have the droplet. The droplet is also a really good powerhouse. This is going to cover 250 square feet, and it's going to run 15 hours at night. It also has a vapor tray. All of our humidifiers that have a vapor tray also come with a little vapor pad, like a sample. But again, it's the same way that I was talking about it here, that vapor tray, that the vapor tray goes right here, and you can add, like I said, you can put on your own essential oils, okay? The other thing is, with the air purifiers, like I told you, we have two sizes. The air purifiers have become like really popular. Actually, we hit a market that we weren't even aware of, which was when the dentist offices opened. We probably sold like 3,000 of our air purifiers because of the aerosols in a dental's office. But we've been selling and to mostly schools and universities with the air purifier. And last year we donated, oh my goodness, lots of air purifiers. Our Penguin humidifier, we donated lots of humidifiers last year during COVID. We gave like over 1,000 to the mobile hospital in New York. We also gave about close to 900 to the LA mobile hospital. And I predict that they will probably, as things start rising again, be looking for a little bit more humidifiers. But for yourself, that's another little tip, is if you have a humidifier or get one of ours, we will have a $10 off promo code for all of our drops, including our new top fill. It's going to be $10 off and free shipping on our website. That'll be listed. The promo code is going to be listed in the chat, or I think it's listed actually. I talked to Juliana that it might be listed within her site. I'm not sure if I have anything else to say at this point. I think I'm done. So look for Crane. We have a website. It's crane-usa.com. All of our boxes also come with a 1-year free subscription to Living Magazine. So maybe you don't necessarily would like the Martha Stewart Living Magazine, but it can certainly make a nice gift. Or it's a $6 rebate. But all of that comes in all of our humidifiers. In our adorable humidifiers, it's going to be a parent's magazine. And so I think I'm done at this point. I wish I could answer questions. I think that Marissa's on the chat line right now. Marissa's our social media person for Crane. And so if you have any kind of questions, please put it in the chat, or certainly email marketing@Crane, CRANE-USA.com. We always appreciate people contacting us and asking questions. And we're just here to help. I especially think I've been talking about humidifiers to 2005. But we're very enthusiastic about making really good products for everybody out there and particularly helping new moms. So I'm going to say goodbye for now.